When did I start filmmaking? I started filmmaking maybe 2 years ago. This is when I lived in El Paso, and at the time, we didn't have the equipment as we do today. So they handed us laptops, and we filmed with like the face cam of our laptops. We would hold the laptops, and we would do our sketches or skits. Why did I start filmmaking? It's always been my philosophy that films inspire people. And just someone who might have seen an Iron Man movie could start, wanting to be an inventor, There's people out there who've already made parts of the Iron Man armor. That's crazy. What if they hadn't seen Iron Man? What would they be doing with their lives? Being an accountant? Who wants to do that for their living? What kind of films do I like to make? See, I prefer comedy films, but lately, as I've been working in this industry, I've noticed that action films are the most fun to do. So I'm gonna have to go with action films on this one. Where do I want to go in the filmmaking industry? There's plenty of roles I would love to do in the filmmaking industry. My number one either has to be director of photography, or cinematographer, as others may know it, or just a regular cameraman, because as long as I have a role, I'll be happy. But I would love to have a big role like a director of photography, you know what I mean? How does filmmaking impact my life? Filmmaking genuinely has sparked inspiration in me. Before now, I wasn't a very creative person. I was kind of bland, I didn't do much. Now I have all these ideas that I want to do and make a movie out of it, you know what I mean? Do I make films for the money or for the fun of it? I feel like you have to love what you do, but you also have to find a good balance. Like, you may love traveling, but that costs money. And in this industry, I feel like you can get a good balance of both. I love what I do, and I also make good money for it. What inspired me to start making films? I've always had a love for films, even when I was younger. So I think this is me repaying all the people who I've watched over the years. Be it Ferris Bueller's Day Off to Transformers, you know what I mean? What's my favorite film? I'm gonna have to go with Ferris Bueller's Day Off. The film itself, it's very funny and has a bunch of choreography, which I love in movies. And the jokes in there, there's not a bunch of them that are inappropriate. You maybe can pick out one or two, but they're not all inappropriate, which you don't see nowadays in a bunch of really good comedy movies. But when you watch Ferris Bueller, you don't see too many. And it's a family-friendly movie, and it's funny, it's best of both worlds. What's my favorite part about filmmaking? It has to be the doing it. I love just setting up and shooting and even messing up, because then you learn what you messed up from.